Hello! Here we go, we're going to start this kind of a new thing going on here, and we're going to sort of take the previous month, take all the good things that's happened from it, maybe even some of the bad things, just the highlights, and then have a little chat about them. Review the month. It's going to cover all areas of like the things that we cover in Orlando, like not only Disney but Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, all that good stuff. It's all kind of like tourist attractions in Orlando, and then outside of that we talk about like the new films coming out, trailers, final looks before the film comes out, all this crazy stuff. We've got a couple of talking points for we're doing September. I know it's October, but the videos will probably be uploaded sometime in the first week of October. There haven't been a few videos been uploaded recently because of like changes in university timetable. It's been a bit stressful. We're here now, we're ready. So first of all, probably the biggest thing to have happened this month, September, it's the start of Halloween Horror Nights. Obviously Halloween is not until October, but they start this month early to allow people who are like coming on holiday to spread all the dates out over 2 months, and then can you imagine like having Halloween Horror Nights just October? That's 31 days, how crowded the parks would be. So yeah, they do it over 2 months. So it's Universal do Halloween Horror Nights. This year, I mean, we never get to go. We haven't planned a holiday during September or October yet, so we've never been to Halloween Horror Nights before. It looked exceptional this year. The official mascot main bad guy is Chance, to follow on from Jack last year. She looks very scary. I think if I would have planned my holiday for this one, I might be a little bit disappointed with Chance is the main bad guy, just because I'm not fully familiar with Chance. She looks pretty cool, but not the scariest of like things I've ever seen. But it does look all very, very good, very well themed. The houses look exceptional. Been following some walkthroughs on YouTube, very, very good. So yeah, the houses, we've got American Horror Story. I've never seen that, but Matthew has. He really loves it. My brother has. He's addicted to it. I think you should probably start watching it, don't you? House looks great. There's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I am a huge fan of that film. Old scary films are usually like quite cheesy, which this one is, and the cheese kind of overrides the scariness, so it's not as scary as like newer scary films. But this one is seriously scary. Where is it? Walking Dead. There's The Exorcist. There is Halloween. There is Ghost Town. There is the Lunatic Asylum, and so yeah, they're the houses. They all have. We won't like watching the videos. I mean, I watch like Tim Tracker and View from the Cheap Seats, and when they visit, the lines for the houses, I don't know what they're actually like, but they seem very long lines. Might just be at certain points of the day, so a bit of research and see when the lines are the shortest. Attack the houses then. Yeah, so that's Universal. Then we've got Disney. They do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's like the whole park is themed, obviously Halloween throughout September and October, and then once night time comes, it's kind of like a trick-or-treat scavenger hunt. They've got loads of points around the parks where you get your little bag, and they just give you free sweets, and you just fill this bag full of sweets. So that's just a great time for anybody really. It's just sweets. That's what Halloween's all about, isn't it? Really, sweets. Busch Gardens, Howlow Scream. I haven't seen much from this year. Last year it looked very good, so I can only imagine this year is very good. Yeah. So that's Halloween in the parks. Let's stick around Disney for a little bit and we'll talk about Stitch it has moved to seasonal opening. It's not open 24. Not 24. Sorry. It's not open all the time. The park is open anymore. It is only open seasonal, like peak times, which can only mean, because this happens all the time with rides, and after this happens, it's a permanent closure. Hallelujah, really. It's not a great ride. Doesn't fit in with the area that it's in, really, and it is definitely the weakest ride in Tomorrowland. I've got to say, just quite glad to see it go, because well, I mean, if it does go, I don't know if it's actually been announced it's going to be closed now, but you can only pray, because I love Tomorrowland, and it needs to just have that bit more excitement about it. Stitch, for me, dragged it down a little bit. Hopefully they transform that to something great. Stitch closure is imminent. Go with the films, go with the flow, stick with the films now. Disney's Moana, the next Disney classic. Final trailer has been released. It looks fantastic. It looks so funny. This final trailer has been the funniest trailer that's happened so far. To see a little bit more about the characters. Moana actually interacting with the water properly. Maui, the demigod, seeing Moana for who she is, like she's like in control of the water. She's connected with the water. He's like, wow, what's this? What's happening? So they're going on an adventure together. There's Moana's got a little pig, a little chicken. Little chicken is Steve the Pirate from Dodgeball, the voice. The soundtrack, I mean, I haven't heard this full soundtrack, but the little sneak peeks of it that you get in the trailers sound so good, so good. A little bit similar to Lilo and Stitch, because it's like kind of set around the same place. The animation looks so good with the interactions with Maui's tattoos. So yeah, this takes me on to the next film, still Disney. Well, series of films really. It's we're talking about Star Wars. So Rogue One released another trailer. Could be the final one, I'm not too sure. But I also found out when I found out that Steve the Pirate, I can't remember what his real name is. He's got like a hard to pronounce last name for me anyway. But it's Steve the Pirate from Dodgeball. He's voicing the little chicken in Moana, and this robot that is part of the Rogue team in Rogue One. He's the voice of this robot as well. Looks really cool. They've released a pop, you know, a vinyl pop of that character, so leads me to believe this could be like kind of main character, kind of like a comic relief character. It's quite a serious story, and this guy's going to be like the C-3PO, R2-D2 type. So yeah, also Disney CEO Bob Iger, famous guy, he's announced this new Star Wars news, and basically just outlined all the things that they're planning with the Star Wars franchise. Some things we already knew, we'd had like hints about. So we've got Rogue One, then next is episode 8 from the original Star Wars movies, the Luke Skywalker type Star Wars movies. Then after that is a Han Solo standalone film. Then to follow that is episode 9, that's in 2019, and then in 2020 it said there's going to be another Star Wars film that's going to be another spin-off type film like Rogue One and Han Solo. Didn't say what it's going to be yet, but he has hired the director for it, so this is good. Every year from now until 2020, well from last year until 2020, it's a new Star Wars film. 5 years of Star Wars. Hopefully this continues. Star Wars is fantastic. Star Wars is never disappointing, apart from that other trilogy. But, Anyway, so yeah, that's the Star Wars news. Last little bit for Disney. September saw the opening. I'm pretty sure it was also Oh no. Yeah, September saw the opening of the Chocolate Emporium. The like soft opens, I'm sure they were at the end of August, and then September fully open. People have been there, not but good reviews. Seen the menu for it. They released the menu online. So good, it looks so nice. There's this one weird thing. It's like a banana shake or something. Everything is banana. It looks so weird, but. I mean, I probably won't get it, but it looks good just to look at it, to imagine it. It's an actual thing. This is a thing you can buy. But yes, the Chocolate Emporium, somewhere I really want to go. This is in Disney Springs, of course. Disney Springs is a growing community now. It's like an actual real town. It looks so good. It's thriving. There's things opening everywhere. New things, new attractions. People are going. There's the Chocolate Emporium. It looks so nice. I really want to go there. I really want to go to the Chocolate Emporium. They have robots. The head chef guy is a robot, and he interacts with the tables and everything. It just looks like so unimaginable, but it's real. This is actually happening. So I want to go there. Onto Universal again. We'll return. Volcano Bay construction updates. It's not an update from us because this is the first bit of news that we've ever really said about Volcano Bay, apart from the fact that we are properly looking forward to it. The construction, the full structure of the volcano is up, and they have begun building the volcano around it. Because it's hollow, you can see straight through it. All the slides are up, and there are slides in the volcano, in the middle of the volcano, which is something that we thought was going to happen. It is true. Looks like loads of double racing slides, because they've released a map, they've released people have put the map next to the the aerial view of the construction. It updated, looking at the slides and where they are, and there is such an array of slides, and it looks like there is loads of slides, ridiculous amount of slides. I'm hoping this is something that I created and never voiced it. Disney started to touch on it, and I believe, I hope that looking at the map, kind of looks like that Volcano Bay has done this. It's my idea. The floor in Orlando is steaming hot. Poor bare feet do not go well with this hot floor. Blizzard Beach, serious lack of wet floorness. Typhoon Lagoon touched on it by making just a big ring around the wave pool of shallow water, which is really nice and cool for people to walk in, so it doesn't burn the feet. My idea before this was every single walkway to have just shallow flowing water in it everywhere. Queues to rides. As soon as you get into the end, not in the entrance, we should still probably have your shoes on there, but from the changing rooms, just spread out across the whole water park, just a water walkway. Seriously, would be so nice theming, and just really nice for your feet, so you don't get scolded. Looking at the aerials of the map that Universal released, looks like they might have done it. But if they haven't, it's my idea. Somebody do it. Contact me. I'm quite a whiz around this area. Not really, I'm just making this up, but this is my idea. I'm copywriting it right here on this video. It's my idea. That's Volcano Bay update. Just to end this video, we'll touch a lot more upon this in the October video. This is quite a serious point, but the Disney Universal parks, I'm pretty sure all the parks, SeaWorld definitely did as well, all closed yesterday from 5 onwards, and are closed today as well. I'm not sure when they're going to reopen because of the imminent Hurricane Matthew passing through the east coast of Florida. Thankfully, some news like that happened last night, it started to veer off more further east, away from the inland of Florida. Still serious threat on the coast, but yeah, very good. I mean, they'll probably lose a lot of money, but like, it reminded me a little bit of Jaws. I watched Jaws last night, and the guy who runs the community and the beach just refused to shut the beach, even though it was putting civilian safety at risk, and then people kept getting eaten. This reminded me of this. Very well done to Disney, Universal, SeaWorld and all the other parks that shut, because civilian safety is much more important than money you're making. It could have very bad effects on them because you're not making any money, like at all. Like, it's a 24/7 business, Disney, Universal, all them, open every day. So the fact that they're shutting for who knows how many days, that could have a serious effect. But well done to them, they have shut. Safety is the most important. Anyway, we'll touch more on that when we get more information next month. And until then, I hope you liked this new thing. But yeah, we've reached the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you.